Hi everyone, and welcome to our on-demand webinar. Today we will be talking about our Waste Wizard, a digital tool built to help you combat contamination and wish cycling. My name is Tim Adkins, and I've been a consultant with Recollect Systems since 2014. Prior to that, I worked for a few years in various capacities in social enterprises concerned with recycling. And since then, I've been fortunate enough to spend time with municipalities, counties, and regional bodies and really learn the challenges they're facing this always evolving industry. A little bit about Recollect Systems. We're a technology company and we combine that with deep expertise in solid waste and public policy. So what we do is build digital communication tools for government that help properly educate residents on how to recycle right. Where does this go? This is the question that every solid waste professional is hoping the resident will have the right answer to. The problem is they often don't have the right answer. Maybe they have last year's answer or they're guessing. At the end of the day, unfortunately, as we know, recycling isn't at the front of everyone's mind, and they probably won't keep a printed materials list in their back pocket. But they probably do mean to do well, to recycle right and to do the right thing. They just don't have accurate information in an easily accessible format that they need to make the right decision. Material markets and the technology we use change faster than governments are usually able to adapt to. But if governments don't adapt and use new digital real-time communication channels with residents, then residents will get the wrong information and will continue to wish cycle. Even worse, the next generation of residents is also learning incorrect recycling habits, and the cycle goes on. So the only way to truly change resident behavior is to provide information in a real-time and anytime digital format. People trust brands they know, and they'll listen and act on what those brands say. To change behavior in your residents, you need to be the trusted source of information. When you're delivering information in digital format, it must be accurate, real-time, and branded to you. Because you already have a website, it's a place where people are going and they expect to see information that's accurate there. In the past, printed material lists were the standard way to communicate what goes where. Since the internet arrived, of course, printed lists are quickly becoming a thing of the past. They're costly to create, they're static, and most importantly, they're not easily scannable or searchable. What's worse is they are often created annually, so we spend a good chunk of the year thinking about design and about content. But if recycling markets change and your program changes during the year, communicating those critical changes is very expensive in both time and money. Website materials lists are a valid way to communicate information about what goes where to residents. However, oftentimes that information is long and difficult to navigate, hidden in the website and not searchable. People are incredibly busy. If they can't search and get instant answers on how to properly dispose or recycle material that they aren't sure about, they'll likely wish cycle. Outreach and face-to-face events are great ways to truly change resident behavior when it comes to recycling. But on their own, they aren't scalable. As your population grows and new people move to the area, you're going to need a way to amplify the right message you need your residents to hear in a way they can easily access it. Digital is the way. Your residents care about doing the right thing. They want to recycle right. But good recycling decisions happen in the moment, in real time. And so behavior change requires consistency and patience. To truly change the behavior of our residents, we need to put ourselves in their shoes. What do they truly need for now and into the future to be responsible and effective recyclers? They need the right information at the right time and in the right place. And that's why we created the Waste Wizard. The Waste Wizard is a tool which helps residents quickly learn what goes where and dispose of or recycle materials properly. It can be accessed as a website tool or through a mobile app branded for the customer. What goes where changes based on where you are, and the complex rules that guide your programs are often changing. So we need to provide residents with accurate real-time recycling and disposal information for every material they search. The Waste Wizard uses search technology that is simple, intuitive, and easy for your residents to use and get behind. People trust brands they know and will listen to and act on what they say. With our Waste Wizard, you always keep control of your content and your brand. And we custom brand the tool to your organization. So it's your materials list with your colors and your style. Your residents experience the Waste Wizard as your service and as your brand. A great tool is easy to use for residents and just as easy to use and maintain for staff. Residents simply search for the material they want to learn how to recycle or dispose of, and our technology uses your materials list to provide the best real-time instructions on how to do so. We can do this both as a website tool and as a mobile app or voice skill. These platforms use the same materials list and update in real time when you make any changes. And for staff, it's just as easy. Provide your materials list and we do the rest. We provide a comprehensive base of materials and images for you to work with out of the box. And that's not the end of it. You can add unlimited materials to your database, all with very specific recycling and disposal instructions. We'll teach your staff, both existing and future, how to use, add, or modify new materials. You can download your materials list or data in standard formats at any time. Create a digital culture in your organization, a culture that is informed by data and that engages your residents. Good data helps everyone make better decisions. The Waste Wizard helps you work smarter. It continually builds reports based on your data so that you learn what residents need to know. Wouldn't it be great to know what the most commonly searched materials are? What residents are having a challenge with? How many materials are being searched every month? Again, when people don't know what goes where, there's a good chance they'll make a bad decision. Getting the right data helps us to build highly effective campaigns targeting the problem areas and helping you to change resident recycling behavior. Waste Wizard provides easy to access, intuitive reports that help you quickly understand and build on the areas they're having challenges with. With the Waste Wizard, we can replace guesswork with targeted communications. Our easy-to-use admin portal is loaded with metrics so you can see exactly what people are searching for and being challenged by overall. This means that you can build well-informed educational campaigns, understand how resident searches change over time, and how to respond accordingly. This means your education efforts can target problem materials and have a bigger impact. And we'll show you the bigger picture of overall engagement through our tools, providing deeper insights into your residents' preferred platforms and languages. Moving to digital communications with your residents is an obvious step, but it is a big decision to make. Consider comparing the costs of all of your print and offline media, call support teams taking inbound calls from residents with questions, and of course, long-term wish cycling and therefore contamination. Making the switch to digital helps residents self-serve in a format they prefer and when they need the information most. So before we go, let's recall that our residents want to do the right thing. They want to recycle right. Let's do our part to help make recycling easier for them. Digital isn't the future, it's already happening. It's about always-on information and meeting the resident where they search with information that's real-time and accurate all the time. We can choose to be part of those conversations with residents if we want to be. Thank you everyone for taking the time to learn more about our Waste Wizard and how we can better communicate with our residents using digital solutions. If you're interested in learning more about the work we're doing with municipalities in this space, I'd love to chat with you and tell you a bit more. You can schedule a call with us through our Let's Chat feature on our webpage. Thanks again for joining me, and we hope to hear from you soon.